Hey folks, I'm Greg Smythe coming to you from the heart of Silicon Valley, bringing you weekly videos on how to demystify the career pivot. Have you ever spent endless weeks working on your resume, then spending an entire Sunday filling out an online application? You submit it on Monday, you think, my career pivot is about to begin. You wait for a couple of weeks, you hear nothing but crickets. Nothing. You just put it into what my wife calls the black hole of online applications. After 2 rounds of this, a lot of people tend to give up. They think, I'm stuck in this job that I'm never going to be able to pivot. In this week's video, I'm going to outline how to spend your time during a career pivot and help you avoid this common pitfall of spending endless time working on resumes and submitting them in online applications. The age of submitting a resume online and getting a response is over. You need to adapt to this new environment. Let's start by looking at where people think they should spend their time. In my experience, most people spend about half of their time working on or updating their resume, and then the second half filling out online applications and waiting for a response. So let's talk about where you should be spending your time. To give you a better idea how to spend your time, I've broken down this pie into 6 sections and allocated half the time on internal work and the other half on external activities. What I recommend is not spending more than 20% of your time working on your resume and applying in online applications. The biggest chunk of internal work is going to be interview preparation, which includes summarizing your experience and then translating that experience into a language that the interviewing panel will understand. Doing a great portfolio is critical, especially if you're making a pivot into a new industry. It's a powerful tool that you can use to add visual context to answers you give throughout the interview process. For the external work, you should spend the majority of your time networking, starting off by doing informational interviews and then doing more targeted connections after that. Lastly, make sure to reserve time for doing research. This could be doing things like reading job descriptions in detail or analyzing industry trends. I genuinely hope that this pie chart was a helpful representation of how you should spend your time. My challenge to you this week is to set up 2 recurring meeting invites, kind of booking time with yourself. The first one is to do that internal work, either on your resume or summarizing your experience. The second hour is for external work, which is going to focus on other networking, that online research. I really hope you enjoyed watching the video, and if you can, like the video below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week.